Hi everyone, this is Susie. So today I'm going to be making some ground beef, potatoes, and homemade salsa del pato. And I used one package of the Beyond Beef, if you can see here. It's a 16 ounce, and I cooked all of it. I just put it in a pan with a little bit of salt and pepper. You can add a little bit of water if you want. I don't think that it needs any oil. You can add it if you like to, if you would like to, but you don't really have to. And then once you cook it to your liking, then I usually use half of the package for one meal and then half of the package for the other one. So this is half of that amount, okay? So it's like 8 ounces. And then I have one large, potato, and you just cook it in a little bit of some water with salt, or you could like put it in a pan and then just fry with a little bit of oil until it's done. You can do that. And then I have also some tomatoes, tomato sauce, vinegar. You can use white or apple cider vinegar, pepper, salt, extra hot chili powder, cloves, cinnamon, garlic powder, onion powder, Mexican dry oregano, and cumin. Okay, so let's get started. So in case you don't know what salsa del pato is, if you've never seen it, this is what it looks like. It comes in a 7 3/4 ounce little, something like this. Yeah, it comes like something like this. And I used to love this sauce. I used to make this meal all the time before, back in the day. And for some reason, like the last time I tried salsa del pato, I didn't really like it from the can. So I figured, maybe somebody will have the recipe online and I could make it from scratch and it might taste better. And voila, it did. So this recipe comes from somebody online. I can't find the recipe anymore. I just wrote it down. I tweaked it a little bit. So this is what we're going to be doing, okay? So I have the 2 tomatoes. I just cut them in 4, and I almost forgot the garlic. So I have 2 cloves of garlic, but you can just use 1. And I'm going to put this in the blender and just a small splash of water, and I'm going to blend this until smooth. I have my mixture, and I'm going to strain this, okay? So you just want to strain that. Now I'm going to add the tomato sauce. Now I'm going to add half of a teaspoon of the garlic powder. And when it comes to all the spices that I'm going to add, always start with less, and then if you want, then you can add some more. Now 1/4 of a teaspoon of the onion powder. Now 1/2 a teaspoon of ground cumin. 1/4 of a teaspoon of dry oregano, and I just want to kind of mash that in there. I'm going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon of the hot sauce, and this I get at the Indian store. It's not hot sauce, it's extra hot chili powder. I always call it hot sauce. Now we're going to do a couple dashes of cinnamon, just a tiny bit. And also a small dash of ground cloves. Okay. Now I'm going to add some ground pepper, and this is to taste. And I have 1/2 a teaspoon of the white vinegar. And your salt. This is going to be up to you, okay? So now I put it on the stove, and we are going to cook this for a few minutes. You just want to stir that in there really well. You can add a little bit of water if you like, if this is like too thick for you. You can see the thickness. You can go ahead and add a little bit of water, or even maybe some vegetable broth if you like. So I'm going to cover it up, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I ended up adding 1/4 of a teaspoon more of the vinegar, and obviously I adjusted the salt, the pepper, so just adjust it to your liking. And this has been cooking for 10 minutes. So I did uncover it a little bit so that I could stir it. So you don't have to have it covered if you don't want to. You can just leave it uncovered, so that way you keep an eye on it. And this is what it looks like. You do want it on like low heat, and I'm going to turn it off right now so that it's not jumping in my hand because this is so hot. And I'm going to add the potatoes and the meat. See? Yes. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. You can turn it back on. Once you're done, you can just turn it back on low, and we're just gonna stir that in there. Oh my goodness. This smells so good, you guys. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm just gonna cover this up, and on low heat, I'm just gonna let it cook for maybe like a couple minutes. It doesn't need any more than that. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so let's give this baby a try. Oh my God, can't wait. Oh my goodness. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, baby. This is really good. So I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.